This story has gone viral. Vinny, 23 years of age, has already spent tens of thousands of dollars. Why? In hopes to transform into a genderless alien.
Right, well that's just perfect, isn't it, mate? No, a few weeks back, we actually tackled this same issue with someone wanting to become a genderless alien. I mean, it's all the craze these days. Who wouldn't want to be? Probably most people, to be honest, but welcome to 2019. I generally believed when I made this first video, there wouldn't possibly be any more people that would want to be a genderless alien. I was wrong, clearly, as I had a few of you sending me this video of this other guy who wants to be a genderless alien, who's even more extreme than the first one that I made the video on. Take a look for yourself.
I see my look progressing to a more otherworldly look.
Okay, a few things there. Was it me, or watching that very short 5-second clip made me feel very uncomfortable, more than just once as well? Like, how did they even get that shot? What did the cameraman even ask for? And then that last shot, like, my dude's literally got his hand on his chest. It looks like he's generally having a heart attack. I'd probably have a heart attack too if I looked in the mirror and I looked at myself and I looked like that as well. So it makes sense.
23-year-old Vinny O is making it his mission to become a real-life alien.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
My goal in regards to my look is to become an exact scientific, proportioned, sexless human being.
Well, boys and girls, everybody needs a hobby. Have big dreams, I always say.
Bruh.
Oh, why is this a thing though? Why are more people coming out as genderless aliens? Why? Just wake up one morning and be like, you know what, I'm a bit bored. I'm gonna become a genderless alien. Yeah, that'll make me feel better. Make sure to tune in for next week when I surgically remove my body to identify as a ghost. You wait, boys. It's only a matter of time. You wait. I'm telling you now. I'm calling it now.
Vinny, I'm going to openly acknowledge when I read your story, there's some confusion. And your motivation, why you're doing this, and how far you've already gone and how far you wish to continue to go. Talk to us about your point in starting this and what your goal is.
Well, starting my journey to become kind of this genderless, sexless alien was brought about because in my communities, in the queer and gay community and the trans community, I found myself not really connecting to either, more into a gender non-binary.
So you want to be sexless?
Yeah, I looked into removing my genitals completely with different doctors, like a sexual on assignment. No nipples. I looked into removing my belly button just to give it kind of more that sci-fi, sexy kind of like look.
Right, that sexy kind of sci-fi look. You know the ones, guys, without belly buttons or anything. Okay, mate. How's that gonna work? Like, how do you never get to a point where you're like, okay, now that I'm talking about removing my like, everyone has a belly. Okay, you know what? I'm confused. It was at this point where, for the first time ever in one of my videos, I didn't know quite what to say. Baffled is the word for this video. Baffled. How do you not get to a point where you're like, okay, maybe I'm taking this a little bit too far? Not like, no, further. I'm gonna remove my ears, my nose, my eyes. I tell you what though, little Vinny here wouldn't be very good at Simon Says, would he? Simon Says, touch your belly button. Yeah, that's right, Vinny. Have fun playing Simon Says now. That'll show him. Alright guys, it's what I want to do. And at this point, should people just step in and stop him and say, what are you doing? Or is it more along the lines is, well, it's making him happy, so let him carry on with these decisions? Because then you've also got to think, well, is he still gonna like these decisions that he's made 10 years down the line? I mean, I'm sorry, but removing your belly button to prove something sounds a little bit extreme for me, and probably most people too.
Also because these are body modifications that aren't commonly done, they aren't commonly practiced, and the more they're done, obviously, the better we get out of them. So
They're not currently being practiced. There might be a small little reason for that. Who would generally just be insane enough to want to go up to a doctor and say, hi, I'd like to remove my belly button and nipples, please. And apparently this kid's even had doctors run away from him and not want anything to do with him. Take a look for yourself.
I'm happy to report that people have said no to you, right?
Yeah, they scurry off and they get like a little scared and nervous.
I want to bring into discussion psychotherapist Mike Dow, because you're at the point now, Vinny, where you're looking overseas.
Yeah, even most SRS sexual reassignment procedures are done overseas just because it is cheaper and it's more commonly done in places such as Thailand.
Have the surgeons there done it? I know they may say they will do it for you, but have they done it for anyone else?
I haven't asked if they've really done it. I'm kind of going into this as it is a totally new thing, and there are complications that.
My God, well that raises a few little questions, doesn't it? The fact that he's not even slightly concerned ends up getting some creepy, crazy doctor.
There's bone splicing, giraffe marrow transplant. I could boil your brain in gorilla hormones. I also have unorthodox options. For instance, I could have your soul put into the body of something taller. How comfortable are you with the serpent god Oxumare?
This is different. You go through gender assignment, reassignment. I mean, removing your Adam's apple, feminizing your face, or making it more masculine. Removing breasts, adding breasts, genitalia. But when you get into removing nipples and belly buttons, that's sort of
and trying to remove any genitalia at all, it's such a this is different.
Oh, it's definitely different, all right. The fact that he has to generally go overseas because American doctors don't want to do this procedure should probably tell you something about trying to get this done. If qualified American doctors don't want to do it, surely you should be really concerned about doctors from Thailand wanting to do this procedure. It really seems to me that this kid hasn't really given it much thought on the consequences of what will happen afterwards of him getting this procedure. Just the fact that he wants it, and he wants it now, basically sounds like any spoilt kid from LA.
Vinny grew up in a small town in Oregon, never feeling like he quite belonged. So at age 17,
he cut off his nipples. No, okay. I'm generally curious to see what little Vinny here, age 17, did. Let's have a look. This can only be great.
packed his bags and went in search of new adventures.
I moved to LA at a really young age, and moving here, everything was always about sex appeal. And when I think of alien, I think of like ugly, like aliens don't really have genders, in my eyes at least.
This is generally what I see when I'm having sleep paralysis in my room in the middle of the night. Terrifying stuff. Well, I mean, there's your problem. Little Vinny here moved to LA for the sex appeal, which he then says aliens are ugly. So I really don't understand this sentence, to be honest with you. But I really don't think like I'm even supposed to understand it. So fair enough. I mean, how could I understand it? I'm literally trying to record this right now with this staring back at me, feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Vinny, I'm trying to make a video here. You're distracting me.
And I connected with it.
Since moving to LA, Vinny has found new motivation and belonging in his pursuit of alien perfection and through his work as a makeup artist.
Holy turds, guys. Is that James Childs? You wait any second now. Shane Dawson's going to make The Beautiful Life of Vinny, the alien. Going to be a 12-parter with Jeffree Star and James Childs.
To get my alien look, I spent around about $60,000. I've had around about 110 procedures. 3 surgeries, 110 procedures.
Epic. Very epic, Vinny. I feel like if I moved to LA right now, I'd be the only 23-year-old that wouldn't have had plastic surgery at this point. 1,000 likes on this video, and I'll move to LA to claim that title.
But now Vinny wants to push his plastic surgery journey even further, to where no man or woman has ever gone before.
That's right, Amber. Or I guess you could say, or where any alien has gone before. Shut up.
I want my genitals removed because life would be easier. I'm also celibate, which actually I've never told anyone really before.
Here's the definition of celibate. Abstaining from marriage and sexual relations, typically for religious reasons.
Right, yes, because little Vinny here definitely comes across as the biggest Christian I've probably seen of 2019. Shut up, Samsung. I mean, look at this man. It just screams religion. 2019, boys. Looking forward to 2020.
Hi, sis.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming today. Yes, it has. Come on in.
This man has abducted James Childs and eaten him. Also, how tall is this guy? Like, he barely fits in his apartment.
Why do women only like jerks who treat them like shit? Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over?
I want to support you through that process. You know, I'm concerned with the psychological effects of the surgery that it could have, and, you know, messing with your biochemistry and your hormones, because you know, we mess up our biochemistry just a little bit and it can throw us completely off.
Finally, for the first time watching both of these videos, an actual person who's actually speaking some kind of logic. Amazing. With that being said, I'm probably going to end the video here. At least we're going to end it on a good note with someone actually saying something somewhat sensible. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, leave a comment down below on what you think about this whole thing. Is becoming a transgender alien the next thing? God, I hope not. But anyway, boys and girls, if you could come over and also follow me on all my social medias and also come and join my Discord, as it'll be muchly appreciated. And I'll see you all guys in the next video.